This weekend was absolutely incredible. Like I said, jam-packed from start to finish. The games were incredible. They were electric. It was fun. But as always, a great question to always ask.
Okay.
Is Bama the truth? Are they the real deal? Are they the NFL team that could beat the Cleveland Browns, that could beat the Cincinnati Bengals? Are they that team? Or is Miami just utter dog shit? Talk to me, Holly.
Can I go with a blanket yes? I'm not sure if that answers both questions at once.
That's fair. That's fair.
Look, Bama doesn't rebuild; they reload, right? And I don't know. I know that's a cliche thing to say in college football, but I don't know how many times you have to walk out and just wipe the floor with the entire college football world and look like a pro team doing it before finally that moniker sticks. And here they go again, right? They come out there, and there was no doubt. I mean, even in the warm-ups, I think, you could look at the two teams and realize that Miami was going to be outclassed. And look, sometimes the facade is just that. Two teams could be very different looking, and Miami absolutely lived up to the hype. That was an impressive game for Miami. That almost flawless.
Dude, I talked about it all week, and I talk about it every time I see it. Nick Saban he's got it.
Yeah, he's got like the Dick Clark gene, and I know some of the younger guys out there in BDE land probably won't know. Yeah, but I mean, look, Dick Clark was like 100 years old, and the guy it was almost like Benjamin Buttons, man. This guy looked like he was getting younger as he got older, and you got Nick Saban out there like just
he doesn't look like he's aged a bit.
74. I know, it's crazy, and then he's just out there doing what he does, man.
What I love, and it's just they're so smooth. They're perfect in every aspect of the game. And what I mean by that is they'll score, they'll get a 10, 15-yard run, 20-yard catch, a big tackle, and it's just level, right? They're on a mission. Nobody gets phased. Nobody gets frazzled. Nobody gets too high. Nobody gets too low, which is incredible to me to get college kids that dialed in. Are you giving them melatonin before the game? Because how are you not getting riled up? There was a post that I saw just a minute ago, like an hour or so ago before we hopped on here, where the top star of the weekend, he put him to the side. He benched him because apparently some attitude problem or whatever it may be. It didn't even make the headlines. His dad shared the picture because he's like, I love this. He was sitting there having a conversation with them like, hey, get it in check your ego. You're not playing for the rest of the game.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
And then and that's the thing. When you're Alabama, you can put the star of the team on the bench.
But it speaks volumes.
Just another player, right?
But it speaks volumes because everybody knows on the team who he is and what he brings to the table, and it also knows how quickly your seat could be replaced because of the talent on there. And dude, I'm wondering when this rotation is just going to fall apart. I mean, right now it's bulletproof.
Yeah, look, I mean, especially in college athletics, once you get that foundation, and you kind of snowball. I mean, you're not dealing with contract issues. These guys come in, they're there for at least 2 years. They could leave their junior year. Some of them stick around if they want to improve their draft status, but you know exactly that you have a finite amount of time. You don't have holdouts. You don't have a lot of the things that the NFL teams have to deal with year to year. And so, you don't have players demanding trades. I mean, the portal, but who's leaving Alabama, really? You know what I mean? So once you get that foundation built, it just snowballs year in, year out, year in. Now look, it's a testament to Nick Saban because not only do they turn players over, they turn coaches over. You have to realize they've lost 2 defensive coordinators.
That's very true. They've generate some
2
talent.
Offensive coordinators to head coaching jobs, and then you turn around and he takes a Lane Kiffin, who's on almost the end of his college coaching career because he's just not found the right
rejuvenates him.
Brings him back to life. Yeah, he brings Sarkisian back to life when he had a rough go at USC, and now Sarkisian is the new head coach at Texas. And you got
real quick
Lane,
though,
who's
something I've been watching and I'm interested in is because again, these coaches that you mentioned, they've gone through the Saban sequence.
Yeah.
Shall I say, right? And it's crazy to me that people haven't been able to duplicate it. Now again, can you duplicate it to the same level? No, but I feel like these guys haven't even got close. And I know it takes time and I know it's a process. I don't know. The guy's got something going on. I would love if he writes a book. Sign me up because I'm in.
It's going in the library, right?
Oh,
No, for
dude.
sure. And but here's the other thing: is like it not only does he just like continue to put players in the NFL, he continues to take coaches and bring them and they turn into head coaches. But right now, I want to say his offensive line coach is Doug Marrone, and he's got a defensive
From
coordinator.
Jacksonville?
Yes, that's what I mean. These people go coach for him. He's got a defensive coordinator who was a defensive coordinator in the NFL last year, and then Doug Marrone is some high level coach, offensive line coach, something like that. But you have a guy who was an NFL head coach and a guy who was an NFL defensive coordinator coaching at Alabama. Like these guys, like it doesn't matter what level that you're on. Coaching with Nick Saban, it just seems like it transcends all that, and he just has like a coaching legacy that I don't think will be rivaled ever. I just don't see anybody ever being able to
I
put a body
I
of work
honestly
against
don't.
what he's done.
Bill Belichick's done a good job, but that's NFL. It's a little bit different.
A little bit, yeah, but he's done a similar thing. He's got a coaching tree under him that would rival Saban on
Absolutely.
the NFL level.
I would say he
but
mimics
still,
that in an NFL level. To wrap up this little segment here, is Bama the truth, or is Miami hot garbage?
Bama is the truth. Bama will be the truth until somebody can show me that Bama is not the truth.